All right, we got another chapter of Heterogeneous Linguistics. This is chapter 13. They're all relaxing, eating medicinal herbs, hopefully sleeping better, washing their feet off. Hurt no more. You seem to be knowledgeable about various remedies. Ew. Forest is ew. So maybe goblin carries the connotation that someone is a half-breed. Half goblin, half lizardman, and then in the case of his companion, half lizardman, half griffin, or half goblin, half griffin, that is. Ew called for their companion, and an ew arrived. Another ew companion. So this one doesn't look like goblin at all. This just looks like a full-bred wolfman to me. So I think the ew is actually like a social role. It's like a medicine person. It's someone who knows these herbal remedies and is equipped to heal and help other people. That's my guess. That's my guess. I think that's what's going on. They're kind enough to offer us food. They had a good flavor, so I had no problems eating them. What a bold man. We got really close to the ew. Suzuki wanted to become father, but you're going to be father, so I don't mind being an ew instead. And for father, there is also clack clack mo too. Oh boy, okay, so her father is the professor, right? Because she's like a half wolfman, half human hybrid that the professor made. So at first, Suzuki wanted to take on that role, I guess, but now sees evidently that the professor's student is out there doing that. So now she's like, all right, well, now I'm changing my career aspirations. I want to be this you. For father, there is also clack clack mo too. I have no idea. I don't know, the professor. The professor's assistant. His name is Hakaba, right? This is Goodich. I'm not your parent, right? You're not father, I know, but you are father. Father, there is also clack clack mo too. Ooh. The Minotaur is a linguist as well? Is that why he's accompanied them on this journey? Is that why back in the Village of Death, he tried all those different ways of communicating with our MC here? He was like stomping his feet and doing head gestures and trying out different tongues. Is that why he's been so eager to have conversations with the professor's assistant here? He too is a linguist? That's quite interesting. That's very, very cool. Could that be? After resting, we ended up helping out his things. He was a profession there. Yeah, they wander around the mountain and gather plants and stones. Same line of work. Ah, so they have a rock tumbler that they can use to smooth gems, make them pretty and valuable and such, I guess. Branch legs attach these to their bodies. They use in place of stances. Harpy language using foot positioning. Oh, the older ones use them. Could it be the older ones that can't move around as quickly can drop rocks in the positions that they'd like to have their feet in order to speak? They use in place of stances, something like that? Here you go. Has the help with missing key information? Guess I take the stones and do what? There you go. I don't know. Something about this kind of gag just doesn't get old to me. Something about the like confidence in the person explaining or not, like, not insufficiently explaining to be like, well, here you are, and just like gesturing to a pile of sticks and stones. Something kind of beautiful about that. The feeling is doing the same thing as me. I think he as well, trying to catch up with the whole situation. On the sheet are green colored marks. Could those be the directions? Suzuki's already doing something. So are the other lizardmen. But it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of deliberation in their actions. Could it be just trying to get a feel for the stones? Siblings are picking up handfuls and then dropping them around, comparing them to the marks on the sheet. If they're returning the dropped stones to the same pile. Suki is intently lining them up, but she's hardly looking at them. Turning partways while lining up another row next to hers. Now I can see him just doing this as a guess. That he's like, well, maybe this. Right? I feel like maybe he doesn't really have a full grasp of what's going on either. But this is hilarious. What are they doing? What are they doing? Dropping the stones to the same pile. Comparing them to the marks on the sheet. Lining them up, she's hardly looking at them. So I feel like Suzuki might not even be doing the right thing. She might just be a kid, you know, and is just playing with them for fun. The siblings, I feel like, because they're saying, like, you should help Sensei, like, Sensei doesn't know what's going on. It seems like they're better prepared for this, that this might be the actual intent. But then what are they doing so haphazardly? Couldn't tell the difference between the stones they picked up and the others. I might be sorting, but it seems like that was already done. They're dividing them into. Oh, he says oh, but I'm not saying oh. Suzuki's got group of five, and then in piles, it seems like roughly the same amount. In general, the world of monsters doesn't have numbers. Aren't numerals just vague expressions of amount? A little, a lot. The divisions each made were as follows. Tsukimo, 15 stones each. Kashukeko, 15 to 16 stones each. 15 to 16 of this color stone. Suki and the others saw this and began making divisions. Okay. When out of numerals, they have a vague concept of them. They just view them differently. View them as patterns and spaces. I wonder. This meant 6. What are you doing? You don't mess with her abacus. Clearly this is some pretty precise something. But what are they counting? Like, what is the point of all this? Finish around the time the sun was setting. It's a big help. If it's a problem that they're not all equal. Bundle them out. Some fell out. The exact numbers was less important than I thought. And it's all just to give to the branch feet, to give to the harpies and the griffins and stuff? Is that the purpose of this whole thing? Is just to get amounts? I guess so, right? They just wanted to have amounts to give for each of them. And then they just have different ways of counting out stones. But Suzuki needs to kind of make these shapes, these pyramidal shapes, in order to get the right amount. Whereas the lizardmen just kind of keep picking it up, judging by the weight, dropping some, picking up some more. They have an entirely weight-based system of counting, maybe? Siblings just want to roll the rock tumble again. Sisuke means father means linguist. I said father to other people. Could have just stopped me. Father, mother, and werewolf said companion, adult, man / woman. One sentence does sound like parents. Snow was written before Sisuke was born. It was hard to differentiate when he became a parent. Sensei. Wow, they just wanted jewelry. They just wanted to look cool. Alright. We end again a little mysteriously. The whole business of numbers and not having numbers and yet having ways to kind of work out amounts was quite interesting. But I'm still not quite sure what the whole point of the thing they were doing was. But I suppose that's all right. That's part of the fun. So yeah, we will look forward to the next chapter, which could be coming out, anytime. I'm not sure how far along the raws are. I'm not sure when it'll be that we've caught up with the series, but we will just look forward as it comes. This author, Seno Salt, seems like they have some other interesting manga, and I'm so impressed with this one that I feel like these are worth checking out too. Like this one, Game with My Grandma. That's amazing. That sounds great. Ooh, this sounds like fun too. Poison attribute hero makes her appearance. Sure. I'm in. All right. Good stuff. We will read more Seno Salt manga at some point, maybe. Seems interesting enough. All right. Bye-bye.